All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rukakadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, Thomas Truth and Rule Well. Peace, blessings, and citation. I come out there, together brought to the four corners of the earth, that serving their truth and not true sincerity. Two, I say Shalom. As a bundle of Bala, come to you on the video in the spirit. And the top of this video is going to be about how Jake is going to eventually realize, they're going to eventually realize that the men in GMS, the men of Great Millstone, been telling the truth the whole time, okay? But by the time Jake realizes, then it's damn near going to be too late. Now, the Lord may have it happen where he allows some Jake, to be able to understand faster than others, and right before shit really hits the fan, that they're allowed to hear this truth and be able to come into the fold. Not saying that they're going to be part of the elect, but be able to come in to the fold and get them some type of wisdom and knowledge or understanding before shit really hits the fan. But for the rest of Jake, that don't want to get right, that want to continue to stay in that party and BS mentality, by the time they realize what's going on and they realize that everything we've been saying is true and they see things come to pass, it's gonna be down there too late then. Okay, because the Lord is not on Jake time. The Lord is on his own time, okay? And he's not about to, he's really waiting for the elect to be sealed and the sending of the elect until all hell starts to break loose. But he's not about to. But for you, Jake, who just out here doing whatever you want to do, the Lord is not waiting on you. The Lord's gonna start allowing things to start happening. You're gonna get caught up in it because you didn't choose the fear of the Lord. You didn't choose wisdom. Okay? You chose to be a part of this world and to follow the ways of this world, and there's gonna be a punishment for that. I'm gonna grab this. This is John 4:44. It says, "For Yahushua himself testified that a prophet have no honor in his own country." God, and I bring this up because Jake out here don't want to acknowledge the truth or acknowledge the message that's being pushed because it's coming from us. It's coming from I say people who look like them, or we, or just rough looking people. We don't do all the extra clean up on the suit and tie, like they do in the churches. We're not trying to look our Sunday best, just go out here and appreciate the word. No, we just coming with, regular clothes on with our garments, and we doing the work. But since we don't look a certain type of way or live up to the standard that Jake has, that this world has pushed on them to have, for people who, for when a message is coming from a certain someone, they have to basically have this certain type of look about them. Since we don't come in that look, then Jake don't want to listen to us. But that's on you. Okay, it shouldn't be about who is sending the message. It's about what the message is saying. Okay, what message is being pushed out here, and we're pushing the truth, man. But since who we are, Jake don't want to listen to it. But it's okay. When all hell and all stuff break loose, and the things that those men that you don't listen to start coming to pass, and you start able to see it and identify it, then what? They gonna know that prophet have been among them, and I'm gonna grab that. This is Ezekiel 2. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me." The children of Israel is a rebellious people. The scripture speaks about that a lot. About how the children of Israel are a rebellious nation. Okay? And you see that going on every day. You can tell Jake something, And Jake don't listen. Jake wait till something happened till they want to get their shit together. Even till something happened, they just like, oh, it's, it just happened. That's not because you said it or not because you said anything about it. It just happened. No. Okay, the Lord set us up as watchmen. Okay, the Lord has given us a spirit. He has given these scriptures. He's given us the wisdom and understanding to warn you before stuff happens. Okay. I'm gonna continue to read. It says, "They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day." Unto this very day, Jake out here still transgressing against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It says, "For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among the council." Whether they choose to listen to this word or not, when things start to really happen, okay, because the MOTB is here, okay, GMS. I know from my elders, apostles on down, been talking about that for years, okay, and it's here now. And a lot of Jake been have listened to the elders and apostles. Okay, they can see it, but what they still don't want to truly hearken, man, because what Jake is hard headed. They think that they don't want to fully accept that it is the RFID They don't want to fully accept that. And that's just how Jake is. Just because somebody's saying something, Jake just don't want to listen to it because that's just how they want to be. But you shouldn't, that's not how we supposed to be, man. If you were standing in the middle of the street, okay, and someone's telling you that a car is coming, is about to hit you, or whatever, Jake will literally like, man, you gonna have to show me. Like Jake, that's how stiff-hearted Jake is. Jake will wait until they about to get smacked by a car to be like, okay, yeah, you was right. No, we trying to tell you before time. So what? So you can get your act together now. So you can get your spirit together now, before it's too late. But Jake want to play like that. The Lord gonna show you. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna grab this first. This is Sirach 5 and 7. It says, "Make no terror to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance." God says, make no terror to turn to the Lord, put not off day to day. But that's what Jake is doing. Jake is putting off day to day. Okay, because they feel like they got time. And then Jake is back comfortable. After the pandemic didn't happen. Things that got comfortable. When the pandemic first happened, man, Jake was listening to the prophets. When that happened, Jake thought that was it. Jake was scared. Jake was trying to get that shit again. Not all Jake, but some of them. Jake thought that shit was it. Jake was like, oh, damn, maybe they was saying true. But what? He put him back to sleep. He put him back in that peace and safety mindset. Jake been able to go back to work. Jake been able to, get back out here and do their folly again. Jake back, they back comfortable. But the Lord gonna shake all that up. The scriptures say when they should sell peace and safety and sudden destruction, that's what's gonna happen. Okay? E is working behind closed doors. And just because you don't see it don't mean they not doing stuff. E is constantly working. Because he understands that we're at the end. He understands his rulership's almost up. Scripture saying in Revelation 12:12, coming down with great wrath because he know he had but a short time. Okay, that's happening. That's going to happen soon. And then it's going to catch a lot of Jake off guard. And then Jake going to be asked out. I'm going to grab this. This is Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. they shall run to and fro, seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Come on. And this day is coming where you're not going to be able to find the prophets. You're not going to be able to go on the internet and look up GMS breakdowns for anything. Or you're not going to be able to find no videos about anything. Okay? That's why the scripture said, I just brought out, says, make no tarry. It says, make no tarry. For you Jake out here who heard about the Israelites, who Jake out there who's out here watching, who's on the comment board, but you're not in the fold, you ain't went up to the camp yet, or you haven't started doing your videos, man. The time is now. The time is now. We don't know how much longer things are gonna go on the way they're going. Okay? You don't want to be out here thinking that you got time, because we don't. We really don't have enough time. Okay? So for the time that we do have, take advantage of it. But it is gonna come a time where Jake is gonna realize that us here in Great Millstone, things we've been saying has been true this whole time. So that's pretty much it. Lord, when this video was edifying, I'm gonna close out like when I pray, say how by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakadash, Shalom.